Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent.
Chance for a shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
Ruben Dias.
João Cancelo.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bernardo Silva. Big chance! It's their first effort on goal. Rafinha.
Now it's João Pedro.
Spread out to the left.
Now it's João Pedro. Ruben Dias.
Shifted upfield. And the counter is on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Time to deliver. Real chance! There it is!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Diogo Costa, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already.
Nuno Mendes.
Bruno Fernandes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared away. Great chance! And that is doing no harm.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Alexandro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. No way through, so back it comes. Shoots!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz, gently done. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Played into the middle. Up he goes! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cristiano, and the finish! He scored! They have come roaring back! That was easy, almost too easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Portugal grab the equalizer, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rafinha. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Rafinha must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Alexandro makes the interception. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Big shot! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Portugal take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's well seen too.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Gabriel, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos. Brazil already required to chase the game. João Pedro. Inacio wins the duel this time.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedro Neto knocks it out wide. They've played it short. In by Cancelo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rafinha. Bernardo Silva. It'll be a throw-in. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Thinks one through. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alexandro charging forward down that flank. Alexandro. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Vitinha. João Neves. Throw in. Now it's João Pedro. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior
Proves too strong.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
They get a throw in.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
João Cancelo plays it short. There are a few waiting for it.
Cross from Cancelo.
Portugal with another chance from a corner. And it's been taken short.
Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto.
And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes,
Aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos shifted upfield.
oh, good spread. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Out to the right. It's anyone's ball now. Looking for a decent ball in. Great challenge, time to perfection.
João Neves. Vitinha.
Ruben Dias.
Inacio driven forward. And the pass is intercepted. Gabriel.
Marquinhos. João Pedro.
Nuno Mendes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Done delicately.
It is a corner. Header comes in! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Gabriel. Gerson. Rafinha.
Played out to the right.
And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto.
Played out towards the right wing.
It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication.
And it's Cancelo. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's João Pedro.
He's got away.
Gonzalo Inacio.
Ruben Dias,
Gently done.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes! He can get that clear.
João Neves. And here's Neto.
Pedro Neto.
Oh, good spread. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. Alexandro. 15 minutes till half-time. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes.
João Pedro, out to the right. That'll be a throw-in.
Bernardo Silva. João Neves, played over towards the opposite flank. Gabriel.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
That's good running with the ball. Crosses it in. Inacio clears it away.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. João Pedro.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Rafinha!
That has found him in acres of space. That has been knocked clear. And here's Rafinha. João Neves. Oh, well measured. Well timed. Excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes.
And it's played forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Mendes.
Pedro Neto.
And it's lofted through here. And that was very necessary.
Back in once. Oh, great header! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Alisson sends that a long way. Vitinha. Lobbed in behind. Reeled, and the shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
And they've got a throw.
Vitinha, aim forwards. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gabriel gets it away.
Nicely intercepted.
It's a throw. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Portugal have reclaimed it. It's run loose here.
Do have a chance to counter here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he get onto this? João Pedro. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto forwards and with intent. And here's Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Neto. Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Crossed in again.
That's an excellent interception.
João Pedro.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Gabriel.
Gerson. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. He's found a way through. Cleared away. Out for a throw. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Bernardo Silva. Inacio shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto gently done. Nuno Mendes. Gabriel tries to clear. Excellent. Bruno Fernandes! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Rafinha. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva delivers. A corner it is then. João Cancelo goes short. Vitinha, and here's Neto. João Pedro. That's been slipped through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Rafinha. Can he finish? Goal! They're back within reach! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So, just a and there is the half-time whistle. There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Alexandro. Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that clear. Gerson. Over to the left. Vinicius tries a shot! Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Diaz clears it away. Gerson. Alexandro tries a cross. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo, who played through for the wide man. Bruno Fernandes. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. There's the shot! He scores!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference is 3. Rafinha has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Gerson. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. It's a threatening ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hit into the middle. João Cancelo can get it clear.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Diaz. João Neves. Ruben Diaz. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Marquinhos. Marquinhos, that's a delicate pass. Looks to the other side. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. That is a great pick out. And the flag has stayed down. Bruno Fernandes. Inacio cuts it out. Ruben Dias.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, super find. That's good play. Alexandro delivers. And that has been cleared. Very nicely done. Gerson. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Picks it up out wide. That is lovely. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's missed it. Gerson, that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
João Pedro. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's searching through. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. It's really well cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha. Alexandro has created one goal already. Marquinhos. Looking here to chip it through. He welcomes it in. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Gerson.
Portugal are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Ruben Dias. Ooh, delicate chip through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabriel.
Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball. Gets it away. Referee's given a throw. Cross from Rafi, climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexandro. Marquinhos, aim forwards. Right. Vinicius Junior! Surely! Deftly away. João Cancelo. Inacio, and he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias, played towards the other side. That has been cut short. Well, they could break here. Alexandro. Rafinha.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. João Pedro. Oh, sweet feet. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. It's a loose ball. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Mendes tries to clear. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Lofted upfield. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Rafinha! That is a little undercooked. Gabriel shifted upfield, and it's Alexandro. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vitinha. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? He's clearly asking too much with that. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Guimaraes attempts a clearance. And he's heaved it away. And he's straight offside. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Pedro Neto. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Gabriel. Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper has it. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Alexandro, now he's off and running. He's been slipped through. And that could set him on his way. Rafinha really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ruben Dias, and he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes chips it through. Nuno Mendes goes for a shot! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mendes getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well measured. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Marquinhos gently done. Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. And here's Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Alexandro. Gerson. And it's Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Delivered in. That has been knocked clear. João Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking for a runner. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Bruno Guimaraes. Ball's gone out of play. Brazil can make their change now with a break in play. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gabriel. Sabinho. And here's Rodrigo. Rafinha. Brazil making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a
chance! João Cancelo. The final 5 minutes. Bernardo Silva, he's onside! Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Gerson, played over towards the opposite flank. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets through on his own. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Gerson. Now this could be a chance. And it's hoisted clear. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nice control. Alexandro tries a cross. Pedro Neto. Ruben Dias. Pedro Neto. Vitinha shifted upfield. Oh, super find. Alisson gets rid without sophistication. Inacio aimed forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Moved on forwards. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Savinho. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes played out wide. Oh, that's neat. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. And looks a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you.